y'all. It locked me up. It wouldn't let me in the live. Wouldn't let me come back. Just froze us up. But I needed to say one more thing, so I wanted to come back live. I hope people were looking to see if I came back on. I said the most important news that I was going to say that I thought I could get by with saying. Just the one last thing. There's one that come back. Be sure and thumbs up and subscribe. I noticed some people already commented. Christy H, hello. Hey, Helen, I'm back, honey. Sorry about that. Got a phone call. Kelly, I'm happy to see you, honey. Moonface is back. Team Angel's back. Maria, yes, I'm back. My sister called and it locked my phone up and it wouldn't let me back in. So it just froze me. But it's Christmas time. She needed sizes. We're always something last minute. Guess they didn't like what... No, it was my sister called, locked my phone up. She hadn't looked because, as y'all see, shoestrings back. Had the interruption, the phone charger. It's impossible. See, that's why I never get to go live. It's impossible for me to go live. But there was a couple things that I was wanting to say. How you doing, Kelly? Haven't seen you in a while, honey. Haven't seen anybody in a while, though. I never get to go live. And Team Angel. I've got an action-packed evening. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Cheesehead Cowboy. How are you, sweetheart? I'm so glad to see people saying Merry Christmas. Okay. All right. Through the day, I can't in the evening. When people is in this house, I can't. They interrupt conversations, and it has been a crazy year. Listen, I still don't have my energy, taste, or smell from that old junk. Okay, to recap quickly. One pill has been, by Pfizer, approved for this mess. Working a lot, ready for a break. Well, you never know. We might all be getting a big break. Who knows? Let's see, it's just after one. Oh, in London. Well, good. I'm glad you're not tired. I didn't realize you were in London. I missed that for some reason. We love our friends across the pond. On both sides. Australia, everywhere. Let's see, they're working... The one pill's been approved. They're working on 2 more. One was used for AIDS. One was used as an antidepressant. And I forget about the third one. The only thing that's really on YouTube about it right now, I did a YouTube search and it just came up doctor, 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 doctor. Everybody's complaining because they can't get the full Bible prophecy. Today's news. Hey there. Camille. They all have how many people were in the test groups, the placebo groups, all the information about it. And it's all doctors, and they're all saying, it's just a pill. Just a pill. One of them you take for 5 days. One of them you take for 10 days. One of them affects the heart and kidneys if you take it too much. Yes, I'm back, Teacup Pag. I got a phone call. They didn't cut me because of what I was saying. I got a phone call, locked up my phone. Lenny's back. Hey, Lenny in Morgantown. Born in Mississippi. I'll remember that now. Or was you born? Did I get that right? Did I get that backwards? You was watching my replay. You popped up second time. Oh, good. Well, thank you. Let's see. But now they're going to market it. It's just a pill. It's just a pill. You know, everybody's used to taking aspirin, ibuprofen, vitamins, you know, whatever. So it'll be more easily marketed. Hey, Miss Chastina again. but who really knows what it is? It's supposed to be the one that has been approved. It's an antiviral, and what antivirals do, in order for a virus to mutate, its strand of proteins has to break up into smaller parts, and the antivirals prevent that, so it's a long string, therefore it can't mutate. Who knows? Maybe they're trying to save face, get some trust, because the next one coming is going to be bad and they don't have anything for it. They don't want anything for it, I don't think. Yeah, born in Mississippi, grew up in West Virginia. Okay, I got it right. Yay, I'm so glad. NATO has 300,000 troops on high alert. Oh, Ryder, hi there. How are you? Russia has 175,000 troops on the border of the Ukraine. I'm saying this all again, so I hate to delete that other one. Ethan was in it. I don't know if he's coming in here or not. Yes, I'm hiding in the bedroom. It's too cold to go out to the truck. I didn't look at the temperature, but it's cold. I turned the heat up a notch. Off-grid desert farming with Paul Adrian. He has it's 2 or 3 back. The video of Putin meeting with all of his generals and laying his case out against our nation. And Paul didn't play very much of it, but the last point he was making, he said there was no weapons of mass destruction. He said they just go in and flatten a country and leave it in destruction for no reason. So he was, stating the case, we're bullies and he's not going to put up with it. And he said, to understand, we're not backing up an inch. He said they need to back off. So, did I talk about the truck driver in Colorado? No, Lenny, because I don't know about the truck driver in Colorado. Give us a quick synopsis there. Let me see if I can catch it and read it. I swear I can't see out these glasses. I hope my next pair. Y'all listen to me complain I need new glasses, went and got new glasses and still can't see squat out of them. Oh, Ryder, it is good to see you, honey. I haven't seen you on a live in a while. Okay. He did talk about that that they know what we have and what we don't have, and we do not have a hypersonic. And he said it. Now, this is my assumption. Go watch the video yourself. But my assumption was the way he was making such a point about we do not yet have a hypersonic, but we will eventually. It was like he was short of saying like we do and like China does. There's mention that if they park themselves in Venezuela, it'll cut 10, 20 minutes off of whatever they're going to do. Let me see. So, and the UN has 300,000 troops on high alert right now that can be deployed at a moment's notice if they make a move. There's speculation that Russia did something that was not successful on Christmas Eve, and they hate that anniversary, and they're wondering if they're going to make their move into Ukraine on Christmas Eve so they can have a new anniversary with success. Let me see, what else do I want to talk to you about? It went through my mind a few minutes ago, and then it popped right out. I got to get a lot in real quick. But go watch those videos. Off-Grid Desert Farming also has a video. It is the video with the mushroom cloud thumbnail, where there is a gentleman that speaks Spanish and it's being translated into English, and he says that he has high up intelligence. Young immigrant driver had a crash and killed 4 people. They gave him 110 years, and some of the truckers are threatening to strike and not drive in Colorado. Oh my gosh. Truck drivers, I owned a trucking company. Truck drivers wreck. I mean, seriously, they had that stupid border open, and now I hear Sleepy Joe's wanting to close up that border now. Watch. That's another point I made. Everything he says he's not going to do is quite the opposite of what he actually does. And he assured everybody in his speech yesterday, was it? Or was that today? I can't keep track of time right now. That he would not do another lockdown, which means another lockdown's coming. That's awful about that truck driver in Colorado. It's because he's a young immigrant. Let me see, what else was I wanting to tell you? It seems like there was something else. But it's begun. Sci-Fi Secret Weapon. That was JWTV is coming on. Yes, it's coming. Oh, Shastina, honey, it's good to see you, honey. Love ya. Merry Christmas. And don't forget, around 8 o'clock, Christmas Eve night, I'm going to do my live, just like I have every year. James M., hi there. Good to see ya. So that was the other thing I wanted to make sure everybody remembered, that Christmas Eve, around 8 o'clock, sometime between 7 and 8, I am going to, I'm reading my drop-down notifications, go live. Everybody will be out of the house, and I like to do that for those of us that don't have anybody with us. He was inexperienced and didn't speak or read English. The brakes went out on a mountain. Oh, he didn't know how to drive on a mountain. See, we've got mountains. The one mountain I go down that I'm talking to y'all in a lot of my drive times, it's I forget what percent the grade is, but you do not. Yes, Christmas Eve between 7 and 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock anyway. But hopefully, as soon as everybody gets out of the house, and my boys and everybody's supposed to be leaving around 7 to go to their aunt's house for their dad's side of the family's Christmas Eve. So as soon as everybody's gone, I'm going to go live for everybody that is home alone. I've done that ever since the first year of my channel, and I'm going to do it again this year. So we will have our Christmas Eve live and chat. You do the same thing with my glasses. Oh, to you. Well, Lenny, I complained I needed new glasses. Then I got new glasses, and I've got trifocals. And I guess that bottom trifocal is just a little bitty line. Unless y'all want to look up my nose, I've got to hold my glasses up. Let's see. You know, there's another virus coming. You know there is. Oh, but that's what I was gonna say. Me and my little kitties will join me. Oh, I'm so glad. That's awesome. Excuse me. On Off-Grid Desert Farming, there is a Spanish-speaking man. I don't know if he's Latino. I don't know if he's from Spain. I don't know where he's from, but it's been translated into English. And he mentioned that there was other translations. And I keep meaning to look that guy's name up and see what he's got, but I can't get time this week to do it. Pacemaker, hey there. Missed you too. Yep, everything's going all right. Just a crazy time of the year, you know how that is. And a house full of people. It's just impossible for me to go live. But I thought this was important. I wanted y'all to know about that pill. I don't care if the one pill's been used for depression. I don't care if one's been used for HIV. I don't care what they've been used for. There's something. They don't do anything without a reason. And then I mentioned that when they get FDA approval, the only thing you're doing is FDA has their format of paperwork. Pfizer fills out their findings that nobody reviews but Pfizer, puts it on that format, presents it to the FDA, and if they have all their little I's dotted and T's crossed and their paperwork looks good, then the FDA approves it. They don't test squat. FDA's a joke. Just like the Keebler Elf. That business trying to stop Christmas again this year, and if you have to meet 6-foot distance, wear your mask, and if you've got grandma there, don't meet at all. I mean, come on. I know people, that are not getting together because they won't be around anybody that hasn't had the jabberoonie. And the check is in the envelope. Yes, it's in the mail. But he says the opposite of everything. He'll swear up and down he's not going to do something, then he turns right around and do it. I don't know who his handlers are. I have no idea who his handlers are. But boy, we sure have seen old Hillary a lot on TV and social media lately, haven't we? And a lot of bashing about Kamala. Would not surprise me at all to see that they remove Kamala, appoint Hillary, then step down Sleepy Joe. She gets her way, we get screwed. Would not surprise me at all. Why would they need to put an HIV drug in a pill for CV? It's an antiviral medication used for HIV patients. They're all antivirals. A virus is a string of proteins. An antiviral stops the protein from breaking into smaller pieces in order, and this is what a doctor said that I watched. I don't know. I'm just regurgitating what this one doctor said. And it made sense. That it has to break into small pieces for it to mutate and make a new variant of the virus. And the antivirals stop that strand from breaking. So supposedly any one of these 3 pills, it's either 1 pill a day for 5 days, 1 pill a day for 10 days, will stop that protein from breaking to smaller pieces, and therefore it will stop any further variants. Well, why would... Well, it's part of the virus, and it's a huge part of the jabberoonie. People are now tested positive for that has had the jabberoonie. But anyway, go watch that translation. That man says that he gets his information from the highest sources of intelligence from Russia and the U.S. And a lot of what he says we have already heard. But he gives a little more information with it. So I encourage it. It's Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. And they are Fugle fam. I've dropped their link. Don't get to mod much. I'm not sure I'm not going to get to mod tonight. A lot going on tonight, so I apologize. But you need to hear that translation. I encourage you to go hear that translation. It's just, more of the same thing we've heard with a little different twist on it. Will anyone ever trust doctors again? I have a new appointment. I have an appointment with a new doctor that I trust beyond belief. Oh, the professor. I don't know. I have no idea. I get to watch quick snippets. I don't get to uninterrupted watch anything anymore. But, what was I going to tell you? What did somebody ask me that I was going to answer? Oh, I've got an appointment with a new doctor. He saw my ex-husband in the hospital. And when he had his return appointment, that doctor looked at him and said, if any doctor ever tells you they understand this that's going around, you will know 100% that doctor is a liar. It is impossible for us to understand this. And his twist on it is exactly what we know. Engineering. Okay? And he is mandated to ask if you're interested in the jabberoonie. I sent somebody else to him because of the way he had talked with my ex-husband, and the wife told me that he said, just want to know if you want to take this. And he said, no. He said, nope, that's it. Enough said. We're not discussing it. So this doctor has to ask people, but he is not expecting people to take it, and will give the exemptions. So, I left the link in the comment of your last stream. Please listen to what Deidre says about kids and the boosters. I don't know about the boosters, if it's the boosters or the shot itself, but it's causing enlarged hearts on the kids. Yes, I saw that link because when I saw that it was up, I saw that, because I couldn't on my YouTube page, it showed me still live. So I went then to my videos and saw that it was on there, and a couple of y'all had already commented. I'm thinking I need another doctor as well. Mine is pushing the Kool-Aid every time I go. Well, I know somebody that went last week and got the booster in one arm and a flu shot in the other. Yeah. Yeah, all righter. Are you talking about the translation? Do girl, are you talking about the translation? Are you talking about, what are you talking about? Which link did you put, darling? The translation link? I saw that you put a link in there. And usually I delete all links, but it was you, so I left it. But usually they're porn links, y'all. I had that a long time ago on live. Biden told ABC he was running for re-election. Yes. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. Oh, and they're giving our that's what I was talking about when I got the phone call. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I hadn't seen that. I'm going to watch that. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So go back to my video that was cut, and hey, Watcher 2, how are you, honey? She's put that link to what the WHO has to say. Let me see. Seems like there's something else that just crossed my mind. I'm trying to hurry. We had a contact with a mod that was giving information that was coming straight out of our capital. It was always good information. Always. Everything that we were told has happened thus far. What was told back then is there would be something dropped. That guy in the translation says it's going to be airborne. Can't even boil it out of the water or nothing. It's good to see ya, Watcher 2. Yes, everybody calls me Kimmy. Always have. I love it. And I'm not a Kimberly. I was named after Kim Novak. Hey, Trucker JP, how are you, honey? But anyway, we were told by that contact 2 years ago that there would be an engineered version when people started to protest that would take out our children to get people to comply. So that one will not have anything to stop it. It will be widespread. And I think if that one happens, we really do need to lock ourselves down to protect our children. So watch. Watch for the next one. Now, I'm not sure about this Dark Winter thing. If you research Dark Winter, there was, you know how they do those war games and stuff. There was a Dark Winter war game, and it had to do with, oh, I didn't see what you retracted, JP. It had to do with nuclear radiation. Airy 55. Hi, darling. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. Shoot, I can't even mod anymore, so I don't even get to hardly see anybody on Porch Chat. I don't always comment, Ari, but I do watch your videos, honey. Somebody wants to drop Ari's link. I think everybody here. Oh, shoot, my battery's dying on my phone. Is subscribed to Ari, but in case somebody watches that's not, drop his link. The dark winter might not be darkness like you and I know, but rather dark evil. Well, that's, that's true too. It could be power. It could be our true enemy. And it could be like the war game. That was the nuclear radiation. Is what the Dark Winter war game practice was about. So it could be anything. I'm not prepared for that last scenario. I'm going to be honest with you. Those suits are expensive. The refills for the filter for the respirator are expensive. There's no way. There's no way that I could have, if I got it for Ethan, then I'd have to have it for his daddy so he wouldn't be left alone. I can't afford for a year. And you need a respirator and a suit and all the filters for a year. It takes a year to be able to exit out into that. Who knows about the iodine pills? Who knows? I mean, we're all guessing, y'all. I mean, let's be honest. We're all guessing. We don't know. But I'm going to tell you, I do believe 100% that we are at the end of an age. I am upset about seeing in chats, the iodine pills. I don't know. Who knows? I only have one thyroid anyway. I had thyroid cancer. They removed it. God healed me. By the time they sent it to the lab, showed no cancer, but everything else did. Let me see. I lost my track again. Well, you're going to have to wvpm@protonmail.com. Email me your phone number because my big phone that had everything on it that was so hacked crashed recently. And I lost everything because this new phone has a new number, new provider, new everything. And I didn't put any of that old stuff on this new phone. And I do call, but it's a blocked number. So you're going to have to watch and answer for blocked numbers. Brian Griffin, hi there, honey. How are you? And don't take offense, Trucker. I haven't given it to anybody. I even called Jay with a blocked number. So don't be offended. Oh, here's the other thing. Hi, darling. Do you need Nanny? Did pizza come?
Yeah.
Oh, it did? Are you eating?
No.
I had to do another live. You want to speak to everybody? We got new people. I know, these phones, they're crazy. Look at this. Look, he lost a tooth, y'all. And he was a trooper. I've never seen a child so excited to get a tooth pulled in my life. Okay, go eat your pizza and let Nanny finish what she's doing.
Well,
I forgot what I was doing.
Eating.
Hey, Moonchild, how are you, my West Virginia neighbor? Cindy, remember all of the smallpox facts you asked about? Yes. Yes.
I'm making dinner right now.
Oh, okay.
Making dinner.
You're worried. You're worried about what? Okay, close the door for Nanny.
Making dinner.
Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried because of the comments I see in chat and everybody talking about this jabberoonie is the mark of the you-know-who. And that is not what is in Revelations. Revelations is a hard book. And Revelations gives prophecy and then it goes back. It's kind of like in reverse. It's not grouped together. So you read all about the mark and then you read the rest of it that goes with it. So
I
it's,
made some eggs for
you made me some eggs. It's got a little plastic plate with a little plastic screw. I want y'all to look at these eggs that this baby made for me. Oh, don't that look delicious? Now listen, go in there with Papa and eat your pizza and let Nate finish, okay?
Okay.
I love you. And he's
Love
sweet. Yes, you're going to be made to worship. Oh, whatever, Kim. What do you mean, oh, whatever? What do you mean, oh, whatever? Anyway, everybody is so adamant. There is a beast spirit. There is evil. I've said many times that, yes, precursor, just getting oh, I'll tell him, Trucker. He's my baby doll. He cooks for me all the time. He wanted those dishes last year for Christmas. Let me tell you, I've got the office pile of totes and bags in my living room. He plays with every toy he has. I will tell him, Helen, that you said that. Yes, he's grown. He was 5 in September. He's a big boy now. But anyway, it is not the mark. I stayed up till 4 o'clock this morning reading that one chapter. I think it's Revelation 6. The mark is not going to be introduced until after the false prophet and the Antichrist. Period. It's plainly written. So this is not the mark. Is this all working towards setting up the beast system? Absolutely, 100%. I believe that. But this jabberoonie is not the mark. Yes, I know. There are places you cannot buy or sell. But you have to choose to take that mark. Yes, you choose to take the shot. But you are told with the mark that you cannot buy, sell, or trade without it. And it is to worship the anti. 100% says it. I swear I think it's chapter 6. I read it so many times I just think I'd know. But you know, Book of Revelations is hard to understand. But it goes on. It goes about the mark, and then it goes about, you know, when Mystery Babylon, you know, after it goes through all that, then it gets into all of the Mystery Babylon and all the other prophecies and everything. So it's kind of like you have to jump back and forth. It's a very, very difficult book. There was a smallpox simulation in 2000. Oh, there was? I know there was a nuclear one. Yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba sexy. Hi, honey. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. But it's not the mark, y'all. So I'm going to Tammy DeWitt. Hi there, sweetheart. How you feeling? You doing all right? But there's people all over the chats. It's the mark, it's the mark, it's the mark, it's the mark, it's the mark. Well, I'm modern, and I can't get into that when I'm modern. My job is to stop arguments and disagreements, not help create them. So I can't get into that on another channel, and I'm not going to. I'm going to do it on my channel. And I'm going to give everybody plenty of notice when I'm going to do it. And I'm going to try to get some other channels to shout me out when I'm going to do it. I might even call in tomorrow to let people know I'm going to do it. But it is not the mark. And I'm sick to death that people can only go to church and listen to the preacher, turn a preacher on TV, turn a preacher on the radio, have a conversation, and let somebody else tell you. Don't let anybody else tell you anything. If you've got a question about something you've read in the Bible, then yes, gather yourselves together and have a conversation about it. But ask for, oh my God, Talk to text is not my friend. Oh, okay. That's okay. Cece Jones, my state sister. Yes. I got something for the big red guy, but he's a coward. That's another thing. You know, where did the picture come of Satan as a devil with horns and a pitchfork and all that? The Bible says he was the most beautiful of all the angels and led the choir in heaven. That's how he can deceive. But let me tell you what, I have noticed, I heard a lot of people saying that with the change of the mRNA, with the jabberoni, of course, the big DNA changes. But let me tell you what, do you know anybody that's had it that you've known your whole life that you're close to, a family member? Have you noticed the personality change? Huge personality change. Families are being divided, the jabbed and the non-jabbed. But I got to have a conversation on an app with somebody that we all love dearly that had a channel and we haven't seen for a year that is working on a comeback. It will be a late night live when it happens. Let's see, you're not kidding. I'm ready to take him out. He's so brainwashed. Oh my gosh, it's awful. Families aren't getting together for Christmas this year because they're jabbed and somebody's going to be there that's not jabbed. I'm more afraid of the jabbed than the non-jabbed. And I've got natural immunities. You never hear anybody talk about those natural immunities. But anyway, getting back. Homegrown USA is making a comeback. And his channel, he will continue to show his little maps at the end of his show. But he and I always spent hours talking about the Bible. And he is changing. My dad and two brothers aren't the same. Oh, Ariane, I'm sorry. Neither's my brother. Neither's my ex's brother. He will not come to their Christmas because they're not jived. And everybody's going to be there, but two's had it. Yes, we all miss homegrown. I've talked to the ex-tracker. That's all right. You keep tracking, baby. But homegrown's coming back. And it's supposed to be soon. And hallelujah, I have been so excited about this. I've only known about it this week. Well, maybe over the weekend before I left for the farm. You know, everybody loves Patrick. Like he says, what channel, he knows God's behind his channel, because what channel could go away for a year and still have the same subscriber count? So he's going to do God's work. He's been studying. He's been in the Bible. Yes, isn't it wonderful news, West Virginia? I've missed homegrown so much. Well, he keeps his phone, you know, I tell RJL Harris, how are you, darling? Merry Christmas. And have a Happy New Year. But I am going to do a live on Christmas Eve night by 8 o'clock, somewhere between 7 and 8. How can we reach you? Send me an email. My phone was hacked. I don't have anybody's numbers now. This happened about 2-3 weeks ago. The old phone that was hacked now has been fried. I lost everything in it, and I wouldn't put any of that information in this phone. Send me an email with your number, and I will call you. But watch for a blocked number. That way I don't have to, nobody is going to take blame for anything. Natural immunity, 47 times stronger, yes. Tony Joe, how are you? We've all got the natural immunity. I mean, my God, I took my kids 4 different times to friends' houses to get them exposed to chicken pox. Because all the childhood illnesses, the reason they're called childhood illnesses is because it'll kill an adult. I had to expose my boys 4 times. And let me tell you, they both had a horrible case. Horrible. I mean, you couldn't touch one spot anywhere on their body, in their ear, scalp, privates, anywhere. that you weren't touching at least 3 scabs. They had an awful case. But yes, I am going to do my Christmas Eve live. I've done it every year so far, and I'm going to do it again. RJL Harris, hi, honey. How are you doing? I never get on Discord anymore. Oh, gosh. Send me an email, Trucker. We can make a date and go into this. Oh, you don't have Discord. You got rid of it. I hardly ever look at Discord either. I don't like it, but I'll leave it up for everybody else. See, I lose my... Listen, the CV brain fog is real, y'all. That's why I jump around, skip around, can't remember what I was saying. It is real. Trust me, it is real. But yes, Homegrown's coming back. Hey, Kevin Fugel fam. Yes, he's coming back. My mama got attacked yesterday. The scammers hit her bank. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. It's all control. Yes. Oh, Ryder, I believe that 100%, honey. I believe it 100%. Oh, listen, I had brain fog with my MS, and now I'm brain dead. This CV fog on top of it. I'm telling you, it's horrible. Lose track of time. I mean, it's bad. And all I can do is laugh. But the thing that does bother me is my hair. I really prayed hard about my hair last night, and not as much came out today. So praise God. Look at Protocol 66 will freak you out. Call number on a plane today. Look at Protocol 66 will freak you out. Hey, Sergeant. Call number on a plane today. Okay. We'll do that. Oh, Brian, honey. We'll take that stuffed bunny and smack some sense into her. Your brain fog has brain... Yes, it does. My brain fog has brain fog. I got a double dose of it, y'all. It's horrible. I mean, it's horrible. I've always, for a while now, since got brain fog, would walk into a room, and this was before the 6-7 was up and all that. Now I've got a tower that took pine trees down, so I got a straight shot of that. So now I've got triple dose of whatever. Yes, surely it does. My sister's fully vaxxed and still was admitted to the hospital yesterday. Really? Well, let me tell you, everybody that I know that is living and doctors admitted, they need a stronger dose of antibiotic for that pneumonia and stay away from that VEN $TTTTT. Okay? I don't want the transcription to catch that and them get me for medical misinformation. I would never do that. I did... Oh, shoot, my phone's dying. I did a live when we were sick, and I told what I did fighting the hospital to save my ex-husband's life. Go back and look in September for that video. I tell you exactly what I had to do. What Tony J say? That you're sorry about. Oh, yeah. That's horrible. Y'all remember everybody in your prayers. Please do that. So, Homegrown's coming back. I am going to go live and let everybody know when I know what night he's going to go live. It's going to be a Christian channel. He is planning on doing his weather maps at the end, but very little information about it. He wants this to be a Christian channel, and he has spent a year in that Bible nonstop and on the phone and in prayer and doing everything he can to absorb as much as he can. I am going to pull out my Bible and we are going to read about that mark. I am so sick and tired of that. When I do that, I'm not going to talk to chat. What did the zombie get when she was late to dinner? I don't know. Yep, that what? I've missed your funnies. I know somebody a cold shoulder. Oh my god. Yeah, but you're so funny. My ex took the ivermectin. I slipped it to him in the hospital. We were able to get a prescription of it. They wouldn't give it to him in the hospital. And he has an off the chart IQ with a photographic memory. And his CV brain fog is so bad. Work that used to take him 2 hours to do. He does real estate appraisals. Was taking him 12 hours. And it has improved, but it's still not improved by much. They tell you to have the big talking people just leave them. It's crazy. I know it's awful, but anyway, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to go live if I know when Homegrown's going live, so I can let y'all know and y'all can pass out the word. I am gonna pull out my Bible. I am gonna do a reading from Revelation about this mark. Okay. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and I'm not going to look at chat because I want y'all to share that. I am so tired of people believing that this shot is actually the mark. It is not. The mark is not coming until the Antichrist is revealed, period. But I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it to you straight out of the King James Version Bible. Well, I got a new Bible that was translated from Jesus's Eastern Aramaic language, and I may read it out of that Bible. So anyway, I want y'all to have a Merry Christmas week. I will see y'all sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve night. And it's going to be light and happy and chatty. We might even eat. Remember those days when we used to do 6-hour lives and eat? Let me tell you, I put on 25 pounds. Have not been able to take it off. So anyway, we're going to be cheery. We're not going to, whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm going to read chat. And we're going to talk about what y'all want to talk about. And we're going to be together. I don't want anybody to be alone for the duration of the worship of our Lord and the celebration of his birth. I want us, we love each other, and I want us to be together at some point for some length of time. So anyway, don't be scared. Just be prepared. Be prepared with your soul first. Reach out to Jesus if you haven't. Barefoot Lash, you missed me. Can't stay. My daughter will be here in a few. Well, honey, Merry Christmas. I'm going to do my Christmas Eve live between 7 and 8. I'm going to go live Christmas Eve. Happy holidays. Well, Merry Christmas. So anyway, that's all I had to say. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Get on your knees and get right with Jesus. We are at the end of an age. And we are seeing prophecy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? The Bible says that when Israel becomes a nation, 1948, that generation would see the coming of Christ. The Bible also says, I didn't hear this from anybody. I read this when I was in my 20s. Because I had somebody accuse me, oh, you watch so-and-so's channel. No, I read this. This is not hearsay from anybody. This is straight out of the book of the Bible. Man is only promised 70 years, but can add or take away from those 70 years. That's a generation. Jesus could come anytime. Get where you need to be. Have a relationship with God. Keep in prayer. Then work on your food. Work on your water. Work on your shelter. But even the Bible says, through the ages, people were warned to prepare. So yes, Christians are supposed to prepare. Anyway, I appreciate and love every one of you. I pray for every one of you. I appreciate every split second y'all give this old rambling babbling woman every second. And until Christmas Eve night, between 7 and 8 o'clock, I love y'all. Sleep well. Have a great rest of your week. And see you Friday night. Love y'all.